It's a party. Mike, sports vibes. Thank you for vibing with the ball. We talking all things Philadelphia 76er, all things Minnesota Viking. I know this is not a usual day I go live, but I just had some things I have to get off my chest. There's a lot of things that's been going on with the Sixers, a lot of things going on with the Minnesota Vikings. I said, I got to talk my talk with my YouTube family. I got to talk my talk. I got to vent. I got to get this off my chest because I'm tired of James Harden being on the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm just tired of the whole situation, but I love the Kelly Oubre Jr. pickup. I love it. I love it. Keep on doing your thing, Daryl. Make the right move. Get James Harden out of Philly. I can't wait until we get him out of Philly. But shout out to the Minnesota Vikings for getting Cam Akers. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings for not just getting Cam Akers, but getting Dalton Risner, not Risner, Risner. Shout out to the Minnesota Vikings for doing that and making the moves, the correct moves. And shout out to the 76ers for making that move and getting Kelly Oubre Jr. Shout out to the Sixers for doing that. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what we expect as fans. We expect that the GM and the coaches make the correct moves so we can be contenders instead of pretenders. I'm tired of being a pretender. I'm tired of being a fan of teams that are not making the correct moves to win a dang on championship. I'm trying to win. I'm tired of losing. Whoever's in the comments, let me know. How do you feel about the Vikings and the Sixers? Or if you're a Viking fan, let me know what you're thinking about the Cam Akers move. If you're a Sixer fan, let me know what's going on. What you think about the Kelly Oubre move? Do you think we can possibly trade James Harden before training camp? You know my dream case scenario. I'm gonna keep it real. My dream case scenario is if we could somehow get a deal done with James Harden before training camp. And I would like to get Zach LaVine. That's the number one option for me. Zach LaVine is the number one option for me. Being a Philadelphia 76er fan, that's who I want. A wing that can get you buckets, a person that ain't scared of the moment. I know he ain't the best, but he ain't the worst. He's a star in today's NBA, still to this day, but he's with the Bulls, and they haven't done anything in years. They haven't done anything in years. So I truly believe if Daryl Kelly Oubre, he's a solid player. I like Kelly Oubre. He can get you a bucket, and I like that he ain't scared of the moment. We need more players like that, and he's a wing. So there's a lot of good things happening with the Philadelphia 76ers. There's a lot of good things happening with the Minnesota Vikings. I'm very excited that they realize they made a mistake, and they're trying to correct that mistake. They're trying to get the offensive line better. They know that the running back situation ain't the best, even though I do believe in Madison, but I just don't believe that he's a number one running back. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think he's a number one running back. So Cam Akers, he's a little bit better than him. He got the speed. He got who in the building with me? Who's in the building? Who is the first person or second person in the building with your boy and vibing with me? I know this is not a normal day that I go live, but I just felt like I had to get some things off my chest. Too Evil, shout out to you, my brother, for vibing with the bull. I appreciate you. Oh, no, bro. We can do anything besides that. We'll do anything besides that. I can't do that trade, bro. I would never trade Joel Embiid for that overrated center that y'all got on y'all squad. I don't even know why y'all traded for him. He can't play the best defense. I don't know why people think he's like the defensive specialist. Like, he ain't all that. But Too Evil, what is your opinion on Cam Akers? What is your opinion on Cam Akers, and what is your opinion on Dalton Risner? The Vikings are like an airplane whose wing is falling off. We're trying to tape it. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. But the thing about it is, I like the fact that they realized they made a mistake. Not literally for not addressing that offensive line. For not addressing that offensive line the whole offseason. And then they had the nerve to honestly get Bobby Evans. Bobby Evans, I'm glad they let him go, but just the thought that they actually thought that was a good idea, that scared me to death. I ain't gonna lie. I said, how you going to have the first leader in sacks allowed and the second leader in sacks allowed on the same damn team? Excuse my language. But for real, though, why? I know they let him go, but it's just the point of them even doing it. That's what scared me. That's how desperate they had to been. They finally made a good move with the Dalton Reisner. Okay. I wouldn't even do that for Cat. I like Cat, but nah, bruh. Nah, I can't do it. You gonna have to put Anthony Edwards in that trade. Akers is probably washed after that. You know what? Oh, so he's coming off an Achilles injury? I didn't know he was coming off an Achilles injury. Oh, I had to look that up. I didn't even know that. I ain't know that too evil. I ain't gonna lie. I did not know that. Reisner is suspect as well since he didn't get signed by other teams when. Yeah, you know what? That's a red flag, but what if it's a diamond in the rough? What if it's a needle in the ocean, in a haystack? It might work. It's better than what we got. That's how I look at it. I mean, even if he's just average, I just feel like he's better than what we got. An average player is better than Ed Ingram. An average player is better than Ezra Cleveland. And I mean that in no disrespect. I just feel like Ed Ingram was not a good pick in the second round, right? Ezra Cleveland, he's playing out of position. He's a tackle playing at guard. But he's not better than Darrisaw. He's not better than Brian O'Neill, so he's going to push us behind the guard. But he's playing out of position. So it's just like, I don't know, man. And you know what's crazy too, Eva? I was playing Madden today, actually, when I was going against who was I going against? Freak. Was it the Chargers? It wasn't the Chargers. Who was it? I can't think of who I went against, right? And I went deep. I had a deep pass, threw it deep to KJ Osborne. He was like 10 steps in front of the defender. And you know what this man did? He dropped the dang on ball. I said, how do you drop the ball in a dang on video game? KJ Osborne is dropping the ball in Madden. I said, what is going on? He better come through against the Chargers. If the ball goes his way, he better catch that dang on ball. Even though I hope they just throw it to Jordan Addison and JJ all day and TJ Hawkinson the whole game, because I'm tired of KJ Osborne. I'm going to keep it real. I know I sound like a Debbie Downer, but I am cautious after all that suspect. Yes, no, you're being real. Hey, too evil, you're being real, because at the end of the day, right, they didn't address nothing. And I'm going to keep it like not nothing. They didn't address the offensive line. They didn't address the defensive line. They didn't address the what else? They didn't address the running back. Well, they did. They let Dalvin Cook go, thinking Madison is running back number 1. And they drafted McBride in the 7th round. Come on, man. But my whole thing is this, like, everybody's trying to sleep on the running back positions. You still need a solid running back, especially if your quarterback isn't a top tier quarterback. You need a beast you need a beast back there in the backfield. You can't just expect Kirk Cousins to win you games all the time. You need that dog in the backfield. You need that running back in the backfield. You cannot half step when it comes to the running back position. The running back position is still. Hey, how you doing? Rise opinion don't matter. How you doing? Chris, for real, I appreciate y'all vibing with the bull. Appreciate y'all. I mean, they re-signed Bradbury after. Yes, like why? Like why did they sign Bradbury after a back injury? And then he doesn't even get through the first game. He gets hurt the first game of the freaking season. He literally got hurt the first game of the season. I want to say this real quick for all the Viking fans, right? And too evil, I know you, like too evil, I'm not sure what side you was on with the D Hunt thing, like trading D Hunt, keeping D Hunt. D Hunt, if we didn't have D Hunt, we would be in a world of trouble. I'm going to say this. D Hunt is leading the whole NFL in sacks with 4 sacks in 2 games. I believe D Hunt will have at least 15, let me say this, 11 to 15 sacks this season. No, matter of fact, 11 to 16 sacks this season. That's just my opinion. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just talking my talk about it. Can I talk my talk?
Talk that.
Hey,
talk.
what's up, Scolding? Everybody's in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You know the vibes. I'm going live today because I just felt it on my spirit to go live today. This is not a normal day, but I wanted to talk my talk about what's going on with the Sixers, what's going on with the Vikings, a lot of things going on with both teams. So if there's any Sixer fans in the building, you want to talk about the Sixers, chime in. We're going to talk about it. But yeah, I do know score. I be calling you Holden still. I'm so used to calling you Holden, bro. But thanks for vibing with the bull. If we get to 1-6, we better trade Hunter. Yeah. I agree. Hey, I agree with that. Too evil. If we mess around and we start off the season like that, I say trade everybody. Not just trade Hunter. Trade Kirk Cousins. We really need to consider it. Like, if we do not beat the Chargers at home and we go 0-2 at home against 2 teams that we should have beat, in my opinion, we should have beat the Bucks. If we didn't turn the ball over 7 freaking times, we would have won against the Bucks and the Eagles. That's just my opinion. I know what if we took that L's, let's take that L, but at the same time, we wouldn't have took no L's if we would have took care of the freaking football. Like, there has to be a record. How many, is that the record? 7 turnovers in 2 games? What's the record for turnovers in 2 games? Because that was crazy. They should cut. Oh my gosh. Too evil. Stop the cat, bro. Stop. Too evil.
Nah, bruh.
Too evil. Stop the cat, bro. Like, we can't do that, bro. Like, you can say what you want about Joel Embiid. He chokes in the playoffs. He ain't no good in the playoffs. He's always hurt. I understand the pain that a lot of Philadelphia 76er fans are going through. I understand the frustration. Me personally, I can't stand it. And then when our head coach is saying we need to play Joel Embiid more games, I'm like, stop the cap.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
I didn't quite understand that, Too evil. I couldn't even make that make sense. It's kind of like the Vikings not addressing the offensive line during the draft or the offseason until now. It doesn't make sense. You can't make that make sense. I know that they're correcting it now. I know that they're doing their thing. I still want to get a defensive tackle. What's his name? Hakeem Hicks? Hakeem or Akeem, whatever his name is, Hicks or Sue. I'll take any one of them. Bring them on the field. I like their attitude. Some people say, I don't like Sue's attitude. Man, we need that mean. We need someone to be on that defensive line and say, you're not running on us. You're not running on us. We got to stop the run. We can stop the pass. We got to stop the dang on run. That's the kryptonite. We need a defensive tackle because Tonga, number 95, is not balling like he should. Tonga isn't balling. And I was hyping him up. So he making me look bad for saying, yeah, watch out for Tonga. I'm not saying I was comparing him to Kevin Williams or Pat Williams, but I was just like, yo, I think he got the potential to be really good. But it don't seem like Brian Flores really believes in him like that. Either he don't believe in him or Tonga just ain't making plays. One of the two. I'm going to say you live. It's Thursday, so are you going live tomorrow too? Hey, I'm going live tomorrow. Best believe I'm going to go live tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly the time frame, but it probably going to be 8 o'clock again tomorrow. It's definitely going down tomorrow. I just wanted to go live today because I just felt like I wanted to talk. I just want to talk to y'all, to be honest with you. I want someone on the D line who will stop. Yeah, stop on people's heads after the play get. Yes. Cheers. That's who I want. I want some attitude. I don't know about stomping on his hand, but I want some attitude. I want some enthusiasm. The way that I don't even like bringing this up. But the way that the Eagles ran on us, that was very embarrassing, yo. Like, we couldn't do nothing. They said, yo, we gonna run the same damn play time and time again, and y'all gotta stop us. If you don't stop us, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run it down your throat. I'm gonna run it down your throat, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. That's exactly what it was. They literally said, they made, what's his name? They made Swift look like prime Adrian Peterson. They literally made Swift look like prime Adrian Peterson. My favorite running back. You can see the jersey in the back. My favorite running back of all time. How you make Swift look like Adrian Peterson? He rushed for 28 times for 175 yards or something crazy like that. I said, stop the cap.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
Oh, my day is wonderful, Holden. What did I do today? I can't remember what I really did today. But yeah, today was excellent. I thought today was a cool day, a blessing because I woke up this morning, a blessing that I could be talking to y'all. So today was a true blessing that I'm here vibing with my YouTube family. And I want to say this right now. For all my YouTube family, I want to say thank you for vibing with me. I am literally about 20 or 19 subscribers away from the big 500. It's been a journey and it's just the beginning. Thank you for vibing with the bull. 500 is a, I never would have thought I would be this close to 500. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? I'm just being myself and talking that talk. But I appreciate y'all vibing with the bull. My bull, Barber, oh my gosh, my bull's in the building right now. My guy, Barber 1975 is in the building. Shout out to you, my brother. Sko, yeah, Sko. Let's go get a Super Bowl. I know, we a long way from there. But I look at it like this. Hear me out, Too Evil. Hear me out, Skolden. Hear me out, Barber 1975. Hear me out, Chris For Real. Hear me out, Ron's opinion don't matter. I just got to say this, right? I'm not going to say we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. I don't really know. Nobody knows who's going to win the Super Bowl. I look at it like this. The NFC is weaker than the AFC. You can't really name that many dominant teams in the NFC. You could probably name 3 off the top of your head that you'd be like, all right, yeah, that team got some dogs on them. They got a chance to do something. What, the 49ers, the Eagles, who else? Who else can you name? The stinking Cowboys, the overrated Cowboys. Everybody's thinking the Cowboys are going to do nothing. It's not going to happen.
Nah, bruh.
I don't care what the Cowboys have on their team. Like Stephen A. Smith says, what can go wrong will go wrong at the wrong time. Every time you think they're going to do something, they will lose the game when you expect it to be when it happens. When they're about to win, there'll be a second left in the game, right? They'll be up by 6 points. There's a second left to get to the next round in the playoffs. And I guarantee you, they will run the ball or they will kneel and they will somehow fumble the ball. And then that person will pick up the ball and run it to the end zone and they will lose. The Cowboys ain't all that. I say it's wide open. If we can beat the Chargers, and this is a must win. If we lose this game and go 0-3, I don't even care if we lose, if all the teams in the division lose. We need to start looking at trading Kirk Cousins to the Jets because the Jets are desperate. Zach Wilson ain't that guy. Zach Wilson he ain't a scrub, but he ain't that good. He ain't much better than me. He ain't a scrub, but he ain't that good. No disrespect, but I'm talking that talk. Can I talk my talk tonight? Can I talk my talk tonight? Talk. Because I'm just talking facts. Zach Wilson is not good. Aaron Rodgers would have had that Jets team balling out. Now, I know the offensive line ain't that good, but if Kirk Cousins goes to the Jets, they have a chance. Now they got Zach Wilson being the quarterback. They have no chance. It's a wrap. Yes. Did you see Adrian Peterson dancing with? You know what? I didn't see Adrian Peterson on Dancing with the Stars, but I'm pretty sure he's doing his thing. There was another football player that was on there. Was it Michael Strahan? Somebody was on Dancing with the Stars. I forgot. They was doing pretty good. I was surprised. Yes, we are going on a win streak. Can I get some hype in the building? Can I get some skulls in the building? We are going to be victorious against the Chargers on Sunday. Yes, we will. And best believe I'm going live. I don't know what time I'm going live after the game. I got some things going on Sunday, but it's not going to be right after the game. But sometime during that Sunday, I will be going live. It might be at 5 o'clock. It might be at 4 o'clock. It might be at 6 o'clock. It might be at 8 o'clock. But sometime I will be going live on Sunday to vibe out with my YouTube family and talk about the victory that the Chargers is about to get. Get that dub. We ain't taking no more L's. 49ers, Eagles, Cowboys. Hey, I know too, Eva, you joking with that, bruh. I know you joking with the Bears. I know you joking with the Bears. I know you joking with the Bears, bruh. You can't be serious with that. The links might be... Nah, bruh. Yeah,
bruh.
thank you, Scoter. Nah, bruh. We're not going to talk about the Lions either. Take the Lions out the scenario. The Lions think they were Super Bowl champions after beating the Chiefs in week 1. The stinking Lions. No disrespect. It's all fun to all the Lion fans. If any Lion fans are on the live right now, make sure y'all hit the like button if you haven't already. If there's any Lion fans on the live right now, no disrespect. It's fun competition at the end of the day. But the stinking Lions thought they won the freaking Super Bowl after beating the Chiefs in week 1. It's just week 1. You beat a team without their best wide receiver / tight end, Travis Kelce. Good. I mean, goodness gracious, you barely beat them. I know a win's a win at the end of the day, but y'all barely beat them. And then you lost to, who'd y'all just lose to? The Seahawks, which I got the Seahawks winning that division against the 49ers. That's just my opinion. I don't believe in the 49ers. I don't believe in Brock Purdy. I don't believe in... Well, the Rams looked good last game too, though. But I don't believe in the Rams either, even though Matthew Stafford was looking really good. I ain't going to lie. Last game, he looked it pretty darn good. First. Hold on. I know that's not Mitch in the building. What's up, Mitch? Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Hit the like button if you haven't already. My boy Mitch said, hold this L. He said, hold this L. Yeah, we got to take the L. But y'all ain't all that. And we will see y'all again in the playoffs because we will go on a winning streak. The mighty, let me say it again. The mighty, I'm going to say it one more time. The mighty Minnesota Vikings will be a playoff team and we will go against the Eagles. But get this though. See, the Cowboys are going to win y'all division because I sense a lot of weakness from the Eagles. Y'all don't look too good. That new offensive coordinator, that new defensive coordinator, y'all don't look too good. So the Cowboys are going to win y'all division. Y'all going to be a wild card team, and you're going to be going against the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota, and y'all going to get the brakes beat. Y'all going to lose. Let's go, Vikings. Let's go, baby. We're going to beat the Eagles in the playoffs this year. We get revenge from 2017. I don't want to think about 2017. That didn't happen. The 2017 beatdown didn't really happen. That was fake. It was our imagination. That's what it was. Hold this L, he said. He said, hold this L. Yeah, I gotta hold this L. But y'all about to take an L against the Bucks this week. Y'all about to take an L against the Bucks this week. Yo, the Bucks actually look all right. They 2-0. Maybe the Bucks ain't as bad as we think. How about that? How about the Bucks really ain't that bad? But I want to say shout out to everybody that's in the building that's riding with your boy. You know the vibes. You know how we doing things. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. We doing it big right now. But the Texans? Too evil. What you mean about the Texans? I know you ain't putting them as a team that's going to be good this year. What you mean about the Texans? The Texans ain't no good. Hold up. First team with 17 consecutive losses, baby. Oh, man. Oh, the Texans. Oh, okay. I got you. Is that for real? I'm going to look that up. That's actually interesting. It should have, see what makes it messed up is if they would have went 0-17, that would have given them the first round, given them the first overall pick, and they could have drafted Caleb. But take that L, Texans. Take that L. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I need all the Minnesota Viking fans in the chat, even the Sixer fans or Philly fans, right? Who, in your opinion, is the best quarterback coming out in this 2024 NFL draft? Is it Sanders? Is it Caleb? Who is it? Is it Bo Nix? Who do you think is the best quarterback so far? I know it's early in the season, but we got to start thinking about it. But you know what? I'm thinking that in 2024, I heard my bull Zoe said that Sanders said he ain't coming out. Deion Sanders said his son ain't coming out in 2024 NFL draft. I hope that's not true. No. You mean us? Oh, no, we can't do that, bruh. Hey, bruh, we ain't going to do all that, bruh.
Nah, bruh.
Nah, bruh. We can't do that, bruh. We ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. Nah, the Vikings is not going to be 0-7. We're not doing that. We're not going to be the first team to go 0-17. No, we're not going to do that, bruh. We can't. We got too much talent. We got the best wide receiver in the game. We got one of the best tight ends in the game. We got one of the best young wide receivers, Jordan Addison, in the game. We have one of the best defensive ends in the game. We have one of the best quarterbacks in the game. He at least top 12. I say that. He at least top 12. You feel me? I don't need to be disrespectful, but I'm just keeping it real. I ain't gonna hate on Bull, but I don't think that he's, all that. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't think he all that. He ain't all that. He gotta prove to me that he can ball out against the dang on Chargers this week. He has to prove to me that he can do something because he cannot be the one fumbling the ball like that. How are you the quarterback and you got like 3 fumbles already this season? No pocket awareness. Like I gotta keep it real, and I gotta talk my talk.
Talk that talk.
All right, so I got my bull. Well, hostages 6. What's up with it? What's up with everybody in the chat? Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't already. He said, I'm not sure what's worse. The fact that Dennis Allen has been a good coach or Joe Burrow playing like ass. Also, the reason Deion said he ain't coming out because with Caleb, he isn't going. But you know what? I look at it like this. Like, do you really want to take a chance and not come out? And then, like, what if something happens? Like, injuries can happen in football. And, they're trying to use anything to say that Sanders isn't that guy, which I believe he is. And debatably, somebody's going to end up who knows? Somebody might pick Sanders over Caleb. You never know. Weirder things has happened in the NFL draft. Somebody might literally say, I don't want Caleb, because honestly, it doesn't matter to me. I'll pick either one of them. I like both of them. They're both freaking talented. They're both good. It's an edge with Sanders. I like Sanders a little bit better, but there's really no reason for me really to like him better. I just like him. I just like Sanders, man. I just like because he's that underdog. I like underdog stories. And for him to come from Jackson State to Colorado and dominate, even though he barely beat Colorado State, I just like that. Just personally. Which I think he's better off not going top 5 because it puts him in a better spot than Caleb would be in. You think so? I think, I'm going to keep it real. I really feel like if he keeps up this momentum, like say he beats, because I think the next game he's going against Bo Nix, right? Say he beats Bo Nix and they dominated. He's throwing touchdown after touchdown. He's just putting up these numbers. He can literally be the number 1 pick. I just feel like I wouldn't take the chance of getting injured and then all of a sudden his draft capital is just going to go down. Like he's hot right now. Why take a chance and then next season in the 2025 NFL draft he messed around be a 2nd round pick because he got injured. I mean, I just think his ceiling, his draft capital is as high as it's going to be, in my opinion. So he can literally, I know people are going to say Caleb is definitely the number 1 quarterback. It's still early in the season. But Sanders is showing, like, he's being talked about. ESPN is talking about him. First Take is talking about him. Undisputed is talking about him. Every mainstream, like, everybody's talking about Shedeur Sanders. So I just feel like a team is going to take a chance and pick him number one. He's been taught by one of the best players of all time, Deion Sanders. He's been taught by Tom Brady. Tom Brady was teaching him some things. He's been coached up. He knows what he's doing on the field. He doesn't turn the ball over, and he's a baller. Like, he's accurate with the football. He can scramble, but when he scrambles, he doesn't look to get the first down with his feet. He's literally scrambling to buy more time to throw it downfield to his wide receivers, and I like that. And I just feel like people are going to see that, and they're going to be like, yo, he improved from this year to this year. Look how much he has improved from Jackson State to Colorado this year. It's like it's tougher competition, and he's still dominating. So I will make the case that he can honestly be the first overall pick. It's just one of these teams, like the Minnesota Vikings, just got to take a chance and trade up. That's the biggest problem with the Vikings. Will they ever sacrifice 3 first-round picks to go up and get the first overall pick? Has that ever happened in Minnesota Viking history? I got to look it up. I don't know off the top of my head, but I never seen it. Since I've been a Viking fan, since Randy Moss, I haven't seen that. Trade JJ. We need more tape on. Yeah, we need more tape on Sanders. But, man, I think I'm going to see what he does against Bo Nix. But some people, you don't even need to see that much tape. You just know they got game. Like, I just know the man can play. And I just feel like people are so, like, nervous about taking a chance and a gamble. Every draft pick you pick is a gamble. No disrespect to Lewis Cine. That was a gamble. We traded down with the stinking, the Lions? And then we drafted Lewis Cine. He can't even get on the freaking field. You know what I mean? Booth Jr., second-round pick. That was a gamble. He has injury history in college, but we gambled on him. Everything's a gamble, but I know Sander has game. I don't know about trading JJ, bro. I don't know about that. His ceiling is as high as it gets, but he probably won't come out unless he gets to go to the right situation at 1 or 2. But you know what? This is the thing, though. I'm going to call you Fuse. This is the thing. If you just can't really, you'll never be able to pick your team. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could say that, oh, I don't want to go to this team or that team, but that team's going to pick you. So the thing about it is you have to be aware. So, like, say, for instance, like, if you know the Vikings are going to trade up for a quarterback, you know that, and they mess around, trade up. Because, you know, there's going to be teams that's going to trade up for the number 1 spot or the second spot or the third spot. This NFL draft, they are going to trade up for the quarterbacks that's available this year. I hope Sanders changes his mind. I really do. I hope Deion Sanders is just capping because he doesn't want a sucky team to draft him. I just feel like you just never know what can happen. Like, these teams, somebody's going to take a chance. Yeah, I believe, Caleb and Sanders is neck and neck, but I'm going Sanders. I just feel like, why take that chance and just losing out? Like, something might happen. You know what I mean? You mess around, wait till 2025 NFL draft, and there's a football player that comes out that you never thought he would be really good, and he mess around be the first overall pick. I'm just saying, anything can happen. His draft capital is so high right now. He's showing so much right now. And I just see him as a star, a superstar potentially in the NFL. He has the swag. He has the game. I can't wait to see him against Bo Nix. I can't wait because I'm gonna tell you my top 3. It goes not in any order besides the first 2. Caleb and Sanders, doesn't really matter. And then I got Bo Nix. Those are the 3 that I am like, all right, those are the ones I want for the Minnesota Vikings to draft. Doesn't matter any of the 3. I would prefer Sanders or Caleb, but I won't be mad if we drafted Bo Nix. I love Bo Nix's game. I don't know why people don't like him, but Bo Nix is that guy. I like Bo Nix. Shout out to JJ Vikings. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah. I know this is a random live, y'all. I just felt like I needed to go live because there's a lot going on. I just got a question, right? Now, everybody that's in the chat, Are the Viking fans, right? Because I know there's mostly Viking fans on the chat right now. If the Vikings lose to the Chargers, would you think about trading Kirk Cousins to the Jets? Because if we do that, we're definitely going to really suck, right? And we're going to get a high pick. That's the way I'm looking at. That's the way I'm looking at it. Like, we have a higher chance of drafting Caleb or Sanders if Sanders changes his mind and actually goes into the draft. So I think Sanders is made. Caleb and Sanders is like, I don't know what it is about them two quarterbacks and Bo Nix. They're like made. Like, I could see them in the purple, man. I really can. I could see them in the purple. How about Bo Nix? I like Nix. I like Nix a lot. Too evil. I love Bo Nix. I love his game. I don't know why people be hating on Bo Nix. Like, I don't understand it. Like, Bo Nix got that game. Like, I don't know what's up with that. But shout out to everybody. I don't know why my phone be randomly doing weird stuff, man. Like, I wouldn't even be doing nothing with my phone, and then it would say, I didn't understand that. I wasn't talking to you, phone. Did y'all hear that? I didn't understand that. I wasn't even talking to my phone. I'm talking to y'all. And my phone goes off and says, I didn't understand that. Like, what the heck is going on with the technology now? I wasn't talking to my phone. I was talking to y'all about Sanders, Bo Nix, and Caleb Williams potentially being on the Minnesota Vikings. I was talking to y'all potentially trading Kirk to the Jets if we lose against the Chargers, which I don't think we're going to lose to the Chargers. I hope not. If we lose to the Chargers, I'm going to be so disappointed with this year. It would suck. It would really suck if we lose to the Chargers. I think the best evaluation college quarterback is how they perform without great weapons. That's true. But what about this? If they perform with the great weapons in college, how do you know they won't perform with the great weapons on a team like the Vikings? You got Justin Jefferson, TJ Hockenson, and Jordan Addison. Just imagine. Those weapons are better than any weapons in college. What weapons is better than Justin Jefferson, TJ Hockenson, and Jordan Addison? You put any of these quarterbacks, that's why I don't want to trade JJ. Because if you draft a quarterback, I mean, he's going to be on his rookie deal. You could pay Justin Jefferson, and you give that young quarterback the best chance to be successful with that good quarterback. We can beat the Chargers, but it still seems like it's a bit scary. Yeah, I know. Let's go to the bowl, man. You already know the vibes. Let's go. Yo, shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. And best believe I'm going live tomorrow. I just wanted to go live today because I want to talk my talk to y'all. I was missing my YouTube family. I'm going to keep it real. I was missing y'all. I was like, yeah, I got to go live. I got to talk about this. I got some things I got to talk about. Maybe tank the year deal, Kirk, for some extra value and get Sanders. Yeah, with all the extra. Yes. All right. Yeah. If I never hated on Bo Nix, he's a dog. Right. I agree with JJ. Just cut Cousins. Oh my gosh, we can't do that. We got to get something for him. But like, I'm just saying this. Like, I don't think we're going to lose to the Chargers. Let me put that out there. I don't think we're going to lose to the Chargers. But if we do, wouldn't it be smart to trade him to get something back for him? Because if we trade him and get some capital back, that would give us a better chance of getting the quarterback of the future, like Caleb or Sanders or Bo Nix, because then we'll have a sucky team. We would definitely be drafted in the top 5 because we don't think Jaron Allen, we don't think he's going to do anything. I mean, I don't think. Maybe he could surprise us, but I doubt it. Maybe, yep, I read that. Skull Vikings. Can I get some skulls in the chat? If we lose Kirk, who will be our backup? It's going to have to be, what's his name? Jaron Hall. Let him be. I don't want to see Mullins. I already know what we have. You get what I'm saying? Like with Mullins, I already know what we have. I don't know what we have in Jaron Hall. I'd rather see. I mean Mullins. I already know what we have in Mullins. I want to see Jaron Hall. I want to see him, and let him play, and then we go from there. But if we suck, guess what, y'all? We can draft our franchise quarterback. That's the benefit of being a bad team. That's the crazy thing. The Vikings haven't been a bad team in years. We haven't only won. When's the last time we won 3 games? When's the last time we only won 4 games? When's the last time we ever won 2 games in a season? It hasn't happened in a very long time. We're always in the middle. We're always like an 8-win team, a 9-win team, a 10-win team, maybe a 7-win team. But we never completely suck. And that is a good thing, but it's a bad thing at the same time because then we can't get into the higher. Well, we could, but they don't sacrifice first-round picks to move up. They just don't do it. It's rare. Skull Vikings, Justin Jefferson going to break out. Right. Jay Jettis is Justin Jefferson gonna do his thing, bro. We better beat we have to beat the Chargers. I met Cameron Bynum and I think he's gonna hold on, what's this? One drop. I think he's going to have another breakout game against. I think so too. JJ, would you trade? JJ, would you trade JJ? Yo, that's funny. I'm not trading JJ too evil. Yo, this is the only way I'm trading JJ. I'm gonna keep it real. If they say we'll give you Patrick Mahomes for him, we know that's all cap. That would never happen. I'm not trading JJ unless a team does offer like 3 first-round picks, something crazy like that. But only real way I would trade JJ if he acts like Stephon Diggs and he says, I want out of Minnesota. There's no player that's above the team. So if JJ says he wants out of Minnesota, I would trade him. But until then, I just can't get rid of an all-time great talent. When we know for a fact, after this season, if we do not win the Super Bowl, we're going to draft a franchise quarterback, hopefully. I don't know what the Vikings are going to do. Who knows? But I'm gonna be making a lot of videos about it. Trust me and believe. And we like Yogi, Rap, everybody, the whole squad, Zoe, the whole squad's gonna be going live. If we do not do anything this year, we're gonna be talk about the quarterback. We gonna go for that franchise quarterback. There's no way we ain't going for a franchise. We gonna have to have the connections to talk to the GM. Does anybody got the connections to talk to the GM? Because this is we might need to put in a word for him and say, yo, draft Caleb, Sanders, Bo Nix. Who else is a top quarterback, y'all? Can y'all put it in the chat? Who else do y'all like in the quarterback? Like, who you think? Who do you like besides those 3? Should I do a watch party of the Vikings and Chargers game? I think, hold on, we could trade JJ to the Packers so we could still see him. Hold on. They need to stop throwing to K. Yo. Oh, that's a good point. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. That's a good point. Too evil. You made a great point. I need more people to talk about this. Why are we throwing the ball to KJ Osborne more than Jordan Addison? There's no way that's supposed to happen. KJ be dropping passes. I mentioned on my live earlier, I was playing Madden, right? And I went deep, right? I'm playing with the Vikings. I always play with the Vikings. I went deep to KJ Osborne, like on a fly. And he was like 10 steps ahead of the defender. And the man dropped the ball. You can't make this up, bro. You cannot make this up, y'all. I said, yo, guy really dropped the pass wide open on Madden. So he's dropping passes in real life and he's dropping passes in Madden. It's bad, y'all. So we need to make sure we throw the ball to Jordan Addison. I'm hoping Dalton Risner starts against the Chargers. I'm hoping that Cam Akers gets to play a couple of plays. I'm just hoping that everybody gets healthy. Darrisaw is my biggest concern. Out of everybody on this offensive line, if Darrisaw cannot play this season consistently, we are in a world of trouble. It doesn't even matter what we do on the offensive line when it comes to Dalton Risner. Darrisaw is so important to this team. If we cannot get him healthy, I want Bradbury to get healthy. But Darrisaw, that guy is a great player that can't stay healthy, and we need him to be healthy. Was it his ankle? Last season it was his concussion issues. It was just like, come on, we need you to be healthy so we can really, you know what I mean? They need to stop throwing to KJ and throw to Addison. Right. We could trade to the no, but let me get back to that comment, Too Evil. No, bro. Nah. We're not trading to the Packers. I would throw up. I don't know what I would do. That would be the worst thing they could possibly do. If they happen to do something like that, the Vikings deserve everything they get. Everything that the Vikings get, they deserve. If you trade Justin Jefferson to the Packers, do not do that. Should Should I do a watch party Vikings and Chargers? I don't. I can't answer that for you, JJ. I think I always go with the. How do you feel? If you feel like the vibes is making you want to do it, just go do it, brother. Just do it. Anything that you want to do, JJ, you just go do it. Just if you feel it. If you feel it, just do it, bro. If you want to go live and talk that talk, talk that talk, my brother. Talk that talk, man.
Talk that talk.
Come on. We going, yeah. Jaron Hall, school. I like Jaron. We don't need to trade or cut Kirk. All right, so this is what I'm saying, JJ. The only way I'm trading Kirk is if we lose. If we keep losing like we losing, say we go 0-3 or 0-4, we need to consider trading him to the Jets and try to get a first-round pick. There's no reason to keep Kirk Cousins at that point. I don't even care if we win the division. If we go 0-4 and somehow win a division, I still don't have faith that we can win anything in the playoffs. I just don't. I'm keeping it real. I just don't have faith in it. Like Kirk Cousins, if we lose to the Chargers, right? We lost to the Bucks, right? We lost to the Eagles. We turned the ball over 7 freaking times. 7 times in 2 games, which we need to take care of the ball. But if we happen to lose to the Chargers, oh my gosh, that would be bad. That would be bad. I hope not. Even though I like pre-game, post-game analysis, I want to do a watch party. Yeah, I think you should, bro. Like if you feel like you should do it, just go do it. Don't let nobody stop you from doing it, bro. Like, I think that that's cool though. Get people hyped before the game. Get people hyped during halftime. Like some people go live. What's his name? FTW goes live at halftime and talks about what happened. Like, and then you could go live after the game, or just pick whatever one you think works better with your schedule. And just go live and talk that talk, and yeah, just do you. I always say, do you, brother. Do you. And just make sure you talk that talk to the people. Talk that talk. Keep it real. Skull. That's all I say. That's all I gotta say. Like, I just keep it real. Like, if the team sucks against the Chargers, I'm gonna keep it so real. I'm gonna be like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. We might be starting to look at we might need to start trading some pieces. Oh, I wanted to bring this up real quick. All right, yeah, we not losing. I feel you, Skull Barber 1975. I feel you. D Hunt. Everybody, a lot of people, not everybody. I'm not going to say everybody. A lot of people want to trade D Hunt. Do y'all understand that D Hunt is leading the league in sacks with 4? He has 4 sacks in 2 games. He's tied with TJ Watt from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I want to say this, right? Imagine if we didn't have D Hunt on this team. Knowing that we getting ran over like this and Tonga's not doing what he needs to do, we would be in a world of trouble without D Hunt. I know it's a 1-year contract. I believe that he will have 15 sacks this season. He's going to have at least 11 to 15 sacks, 11 to 16 sacks. He's balling this year. He's balling. When healthy, he's one of the best defensive ends in the game. Just my opinion. I want to go live and talk that talk. Oh, you already know, JJ. You already know, JJ. You inspired me too. You motivate me too, brother. You really do. You got good energy. You got a good spirit about you. And I like that you were a Minnesota Viking. It's a blessing that you're a Minnesota Viking fan. It's a blessing that we have. It's so cool being a Minnesota Viking fan. Like, being from Pennsylvania, being Philly, everything besides football. I don't never see Viking fans in Pennsylvania, y'all. Like, it's a rarity. Like, if I ever see a Viking fan in PA, they probably in Pittsburgh or something. I don't know. I don't never see Viking fans in PA. We're like, it's a rarity for a person from PA. They're either a Steeler fan because they got 6 Super Bowls, right? Or they're an Eagle fan. It's never, and sometimes occasionally you'll see some Cowboy fans. But you don't ever see no Viking fans in PA. I don't never see them. When I used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I would never see any Eagle fans. I would see a Lions fan before I would see a Viking fan, which is crazy. Yeah, bro, I don't even want to imagine not having. Yo, D Hunt is balling right now. D Hunt is absolutely balling. I love how D Hunt is just he's dominating. We just need some help stopping the run. We just need better defense. Well, we need some better. Tonga has to step his game up. We just need what's his name? Roy. Somebody got to stop the run. Somebody got to stop the run. But yeah, Skull Barber 1975. Yeah, we're not losing. I'm not even going to even get into that because I know we're not losing. I feel like we have a good chance of winning against the Chargers at least. It's the best of the 0-2 teams. May the best team win. But they're coming to the Minnesota Vikings home. We cannot lose at home again. We cannot lose at home again. But my whole thing is we have to take care of the football. That is my number one thing. I know the offensive line be jacked up from the floor up. It be jacked up from the floor. I ain't going to lie. We got Dalton Reisner, but we still trying to put things together. We got to see how it's going to work, right? But the turnovers has to be better, or we're going to mess around and lose this game. We cannot turn the ball over 4 times against the Chargers. We cannot. We gotta stop the trend now. We have to stop the turnover trend now. Because at the end of the day, games are won and lost. Of course, in the trenches, games are won and lost when it comes to taking care of the football. Games are won and lost when it comes to both of those factors, the trenches and taking care of the football. Turnovers. We cannot have turnovers. We can't. We can't. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But y'all, I want to say thank you for vibing with me on this random live. I appreciate each and every one of y'all vibing with me. And I'm about to get off. I will be live tomorrow around 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to talk all things. We're going to really get into it about the Vikings. And any Sixer fans that want to talk, because I know, I need a Sixer people to pop in the chat, man. I don't be seeing enough Sixer people in the chat. And I want to talk some Sixer stuff too. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. I'm loving what the Vikings are doing. They're leaning to the right direction. The Cam Akers, the Dalton Reisner. I would like to see Sue or Hicks get signed, but we shall see what happens. Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be a long season, but it's going to be an exciting long season for both the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia 76ers. It's definitely going down. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. I appreciate y'all vibing with the bull. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button.